Hi besties, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today we are climbing out of the winter trenches. Spring is here and we are getting closer and closer to the summertime, which is absolutely insane. I thought in today's video we could defrost for spring together and essentially just prepare for the new season. I want to mentally and physically reset for these next months and really just make the most out of this new season. And so actually this video is going to go in tandem with a upcoming Substack read. If you guys don't already know, I just launched my Substack pretty recently and I've been having the absolute best time on there. It is such a comfy platform and I release a newsletter every week on Wednesday for my free subscriber tier. But in my paid tier, I upload bonus content with a little sprinkle of content creation related topics, I guess. So I have an upcoming newsletter that is kind of like my guide to setting the tone for the spring. So we have some stuff on our agenda in this video to do together. Essentially this video and my Substack newsletter will go in tandem. So we are just setting the tone for spring together. I have a whole checklist of things that I want to do and that is manageable for me. Because you guys, I really just want to make the most of spring. I want to realign, refocus, and stay locked in with my goals, make new goals, implement new habits, and just refresh and reset for the spring. So we're gonna do that together. We're actually gonna go to the coffee shop and do a lot of our spring reset things there because I want to get out of the house. I feel like lately I've been having a hard time kind of separating my work with my home life, and it's just making me a really grumpy, moody person. So we're gonna go outside. I just finished doing my makeup and I wanted to share with you guys my newest obsession. You guys know how obsessed I am with these glasses, right? I can't stop wearing them in every single video. And so I found her sister. Yeah, it's like this beautiful green. I'm really trying to implement color into my life these days. My new bed sheets, hello. I never would have thought I would buy such a dark colored bed sheet, but she's a vibe and I'm obsessed with her. And I really just wanted something new for the new season. So I'm really glad I did that because it's beautiful and I'm obsessed with it. But anyways, it seems like I'm really gravitating towards green or earthy tones this spring. Are you kidding me? I'm obsessed with it. I think it just adds such a cute pop of color and it's subtle, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's get dressed, head over to the coffee shop and prepare for the new season. Besties, I'm back home now. As much as I love doing work from a coffee shop, I kind of get claustrophobic sometimes at coffee shops because I'm so used to having my monitor and my desk set up with two screens, and I'm a two-screen girly, okay? I love a big monitor and seeing everything. But anyways, I kind of wanted to go over my journal entries with you guys. I was gonna talk at the coffee shop, I brought my mics with me. It was just way too loud and they were playing music and I didn't want to get copyrighted in my video, okay? So I thought I would just kind of go over my journal entries with you guys when I got home. So the journal entries I'm using to kind of just reflect on the winter months and to kind of reset for the spring is one, my highlight reel from the winter, as well as my lows and my challenges from the winter. First few things on my highlight reel is running my first half marathon, nurturing friendships physically. I feel I've really put in effort into my friendships physically in the wintertime, especially being back in Oregon and finding community through the run club, hanging out with my best friend more, and just pouring more effort into my friendships here. Completing half of my marathon training. We're officially on week 9, I believe. So I'm really proud of myself and my discipline thus far. Doing some work for my dream brands and getting PR from my favorite brands ever. And then some challenges that I had was this winter, I honestly felt lost. I think it's just like a navigating your 20s type of thing, like figuring out who you are and who you want to become. I had a really great fall, autumn season, but then winter just kind of like took it out of me. And really the only thing that kept me structured was my marathon training, which I'm even more grateful for because it just kept my head on straight and didn't allow myself to get too far in my like little hole. I just had a lot of things outside of my control that happened in the winter, like offline. So I just kind of like had these feelings of being lost, but we're climbing out of that. And I just feel a lot better entering this spring season. And then another low was that we ate out a lot. When I say we, it was me and my boyfriend. Okay. I was looking at my credit card statements and tell me why we spent so much money eating out. And it wasn't even like going on dates eating out. It was like ordering Uber Eats or ordering takeout annoys me because that money could have been spent somewhere more productive. Like we could have gone on more actual dates. Could have used that money for groceries to, you know, eat better, or even honestly a plane ticket and go somewhere, you know? So I think self-auditing yourself like financially is really important to just kind of see like where we're being careless with our finances. So found that we ate out quite a bit in the winter time. Like I get it, it's hibernation season, but at the same time, like that could have been a plane ticket, especially in this economy. Like, why are we eating out so much? And then my next prompt was, what did you wish you did more of? The first two things that came to mind that kind of go along with the lows for winter was that I wish we had more date nights, like actually planned out in the schedule, like something to look forward to, because winter is so hard in the sense of like, every day kind of feels the same. It's gloomy outside. It's cold. I don't want to do anything. I want to hibernate. And we didn't really plan a lot of date nights. It was more so just like staying in and watching movies, which is fine. But when we're inside too much, it just like really takes a toll on my mental. So I wish we did more date nights outside of the house. And then I wish I went on more solo dates, like taking myself to coffee to do some work, like how I did today. Because I kind of struggled with having my home as like my sanctuary, like my zen. Essentially, I can work from anywhere, which I'm very grateful for. But sometimes it's really hard for my brain to like log off. And so I wish I took my work outside of the house more, went on solo dates more, and just have that division between outside versus at home, if that makes sense. And then current favorites, I like to do these like snapshots in time in my journal, like because it's always cool to look back like a month later or like a year later to see what your tastes were and like what you were interested in. So my current favorites are doing gel nails at home. I never would have thought I'd ever love doing my nails at home. I've always been a salon girly, so that's like a huge favorite of mine. I've been absolutely loving doing my nails at home. My current favorite colors are navy blue and olive green. I'm really trying to get out of my black and white lifestyle, okay? We're trying to incorporate color, and I've been obsessed with navy blue and olive green. And I think tonight I'm gonna paint my nails a navy blue because I'm really feeling that color. I think those two colors are my colors for the spring. And like chocolate brown. Chocolate brown has been chef's kiss. Another favorite is mixing metals. As you guys know, I'm currently obsessed with mixing my metals. I feel like it's just so chic, and I don't think you need to limit yourself to one or the other. It's fun to mix it up. Another favorite is trench coats. As you guys know, I'm a proud outfit repeater, and I feel like all of my most recent vlogs, I'm wearing the same outfit, but like clothes are meant to be worn. I think it's kind of hard with social media. Like I'm always seeing like outfits of the days or hauls, and it's like of people constantly buying new clothes, and it's so easy to fall into that trap of wanting to buy something new. And lately I've been on my best behavior with outfit repeating and just using what I have at home. So I have absolutely no shame with outfit repeating. Clothes are meant to be worn, and it's like you're spending your hard-earned money on new clothes, so you might as well wear them more than once. So trench coats for the foreseeable future are going to be a favorite. Like I am obsessed with trench coats. And then another current favorite of mine is my Substack. I was talking about it earlier, but it's such a cozy corner on the internet and I absolutely love it. And I'm just about to hit 50 subscribers on there. So if you have subscribed, thank you so much. It truly means the world to me, and I cannot wait to publish more of my newsletters. I literally have 50 newsletter ideas right now, just kind of sitting on my laptop, waiting to be revisited. I have a lot of upcoming content specifically in my paid tier that I'm really excited to publish, so stay tuned. And then my most dense journal entry that I'm going to kind of work through either tonight or continue working through the next few days is, who do I want to become? And that's such a dense question. I want to ask myself, how do I want to be perceived? What are my wellness habits? Who am I surrounding myself with? What successes and accomplishments do I have? How do I dress? What is my main focus? And how do I feel? I absolutely love these type of questions because it's a form of manifestation for me. We're talking in the present tense as if it's already happened. So in these next 3 months for the spring season, what accomplishments will I have under my belt? And that is manifesting. Like, we are envisioning what we want and it will materialize. Then I have an affirmations entry, and then I have my spring intentions and goals. I know it sounds like a lot, but I personally love doing a mix of reflection and then also like realignment type of journal entries to just really get in tune with what I want from this spring season. Yeah, I know that was a lot, but I promise you'll feel so good after doing these type of journal entries. I just feel very grounded whenever I do journal entries like this. So I'm enjoying the process so far, but I'm going to revisit these tonight because I don't want to like force it just for the sake of like time and for this video. What I want to do next is that I want to print out my mood board for my journal. I was making it at the coffee shop and I'm loving how it's coming together so far. I'm going to print it and let's put it into our journal together. I just finished my little spread for the spring. I'm annoyed though because I made this S like humongous for what? But it's okay. We're letting go of perfectionism. Plus, I'm obsessed with the vibes. I feel like in the springtime, so again, I'm going along with my favorite colors right now, like dark chocolate browns, this olive green, and then also navy blue, but I didn't really find anything that was like navy blue on my Pinterest that was calling to me. But these are the vibes that I want to embody this spring season. I want to continue romanticizing my life that feels authentic and right for me. I want to continue with my wellness goals. I want to take myself out on solo dates. I want to continue the habit of journaling and also publishing my newsletters. I want to dress up more and I want to continue to fall in love with the process. But yeah, that is my little spring mood board. I'm absolutely obsessed. The next thing on our agenda is I want to do a laptop clean out. That includes my laptop, my external hard drives, and my SD cards. And along with like the physical decluttering part of my like spring season checklist is also doing like a closet clean out. But I just did a closet clean out 2 weeks ago and I posted a ton of things on my Depop, and I still have a few items left up on my Depop if you want to check it out. But I really need to declutter my laptop, my SD cards, and my hard drive. I'm gonna put a timer to do that for an hour. And actually in the Besties Book Club, I added this like work study sprints channel. And essentially you can like tag the besties and ask if they want to join like a little work sesh or a study sesh. We have a lot of girlies in university and I like to use it specifically for like time blocking tasks. And so I'm gonna set a timer and ask if anyone wants to join me to like either do work, read, whatever. And that way I have an hour timer to just lock in and stay focused on the task at hand. I just emptied all my SD cards, all my micro SD cards, my external hard drives, and I cleaned out my actual laptop. And I made folders for literally everything so that way I can just stay organized and I won't ever lose documents again. So I made folders for the Besties Book Club, all of my tax information. I have like 2022 tax folder, 23, 24, and then I just made my 2025 tax folder so that way doing taxes is a lot easier this year. It's always a mess doing taxes, and all my invoices for brands are literally just all over. They're just in like the general downloads folder and I could never find my invoices. And then also like for write-off purposes. I have a lot of receipts for equipment that I've bought, so I need that for tax write-off purposes because they are freaking coming for my money, bruh. Like, I'm sick of it. And then I had made a folder for my boyfriend's company, and then I made a folder for specifically my Substack because I want my Substack to be like more editorial magazine vibes. Like, I want to make a like magazine cover for every single newsletter I make, so I want to keep all of my Substack art in my folder. But you guys, I killed that. I set an hour timer and that took me 40 minutes. So we have time to spare, but now it's 4:17. I need to make a bagel because I am going to go on a run tonight with the run club. I need to run 6 to 7 miles tonight. So I need to fuel right now and get ready for run club. Besties, I'm having a very productive and busy morning. I started my day off with some Pilates and feel like I'm recovering a lot better and a lot faster with mat Pilates throughout the week. My goal is to do mat Pilates at least 3 times a week because also I want to build my core. I feel like I was the strongest when I was doing Pilates like every day on the reformer, and just my core was so strong, and just having a strong core is very crucial in like preventing injuries and to just stay strong throughout this marathon training. So I've been doing a lot of deep core Pilates, doing a lot of like slow flow yoga, and also like working on my glutes and my arms, and also because I want to be snatched this summer. Okay, I want a case of Snatcharella. I want a tight core, I want some definition in my abs, and I just want to be lean, okay? That is one of my intentions, is to prioritize movement that will make me feel better and will also just aid with my recovery. Another intention of mine is to journal. And like, I wanted to say journal every day, but I think I just want to say journal often because I don't think I need to journal every single day. I don't want it to become like a chore or like another thing that I need to mark off my to-do list. I typically do journal every day, but I just don't want that added pressure of like, oh, I have to do this or else like it's not a productive morning. You know what I mean? And then another huge intention of mine this spring, and also just like the rest of the year or just for life, is to nourish my body well and to fuel properly. I made my favorite breakfast right now. I've been hyper fixated on this breakfast for weeks now, and it's just a Greek yogurt bowl with lots of fruit, granola, and honey. I just want to fuel my body properly to feel good and to not feel lethargic throughout the day. And so I just love getting my fruits, my protein in the morning to just set myself up for a good day. So I just want to be more mindful of what I'm consuming and putting into my body and fueling for my workouts and my runs. So I'm gonna eat my little yogurt bowl while I continue to do work. I have a call with my boyfriend's video editor at noon. Also, these are the nails. I don't know how to feel yet. Like, I kind of wish they were a little bit darker. I think I could have done one more coat to make it a little bit darker, but I don't hate it. I've done my nails like this royal blue before and I really love it, but just something's not hidden. I also had the worst time painting my nails last night. Like, it just took so long. I had so many like fuzzies on my nails. So like maybe I'll add another coat tonight. We'll see. But anyways, let's continue to have a productive morning. To my little reading corner to do some work on my laptop, and I'm actually doing some revisions on some upcoming newsletters for my Substack, and we just hit 50 subscribers today and I am so excited. I'm like really geeking out about this platform. It's just really healing my inner child. I always loved writing, so thank you so much if you're subscribed. I'm doing some revisions on the newsletter specifically that goes with this like spring reset video. In this post, I'm sharing my spring TBR and also my spring TBW. I just started doing this. I made a TBW, which is a to be watched list, because I wouldn't call myself a film or movie enthusiast because I don't really keep up with like who's winning the Oscars, who wins all these awards, directors' names, etc. My boyfriend and I just simply love going to the movies and watching movies. Like, we watch at least like 3 movies a week or like new shows, and so I feel like I'm kind of like up to date with like new releases. Being that we love like watching movies and TV shows, I wanted to make a TBW, a to be watch list, because I want to kind of like keep track of like all the art that I'm consuming in any type of manner, whether I'm reading, watching, everything. Now on my spring TBR, I have The Nightingale, which is the current book in the Besties book club. I'm about halfway through and I am projecting this to be at least 4 or 4.5 star read. It is so beautifully written. This is a historical fiction book following the journey of these 2 sisters through World War II. So it's a very dense read. I've had to take some breaks because this is my first historical fiction read, and just knowing that the events in this book are inspired by what really happened in the world genuinely just gives me goosebumps, and it's just a lot to like consume. However, the writing is so beautifully written. It has me like wanting to turn the pages, like what's next, what's going on. So yeah, this month's read has been really great so far and I can't wait to get through it more. And it's soon to be a major motion picture, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, this is a very great book so far. This is on my spring TBR. I also have Rebel Witch. It's the second book of the Heartless Hunter duology. I'm still waiting on a callback from my local bookstore for me to pick it up, so I haven't heard anything. I think I'm actually gonna call them early next week to follow up to see if it was even placed, because it's been 2 weeks now. So I want to read Rebel Witch. I also want to read Babel by R.F. Huang. I've heard so many great things about that author, and I heard Babel is also, I think, historical fiction, and I've just heard such amazing things about that book. Then my last books on my TBR is the Zodiac Academy series. I've been wanting to read Zodiac Academy for so long now, but I'm just intimidated because it's a lot of books and it's a lot of commitment. But I've heard such great things about Zodiac Academy, but I need to go pick up the book. So one of these days I'm gonna go make a run to Portland and go to Powell's Books. It's like a huge new and used bookstore, and so I wanna buy my books there to support just a local business and also take you guys along and have like a cute little bookish girls' day. Those are the 4 books on my TBR, except Zodiac Academy, I believe, is a 9-book series. So technically I have 9, 10, 11, 12 books on my spring TBR. And then my TBW list, my to be watched, I have Aihara. It just won the Oscar for Best Picture, I believe, for 2024. I feel like that in itself just gives me a huge reason to watch it. And then the second one's a bit random, but How to Train Your Dragon. I haven't seen that movie yet, and I've heard it's like so good and so cute, and I literally read about dragons. I read Fourth Wing. Everyone sends in memes comparing the two, and that's how they like picture the dragons in Fourth Wing. And so I just have FOMO. That's honestly on there for FOMO reasons. Memento by Christopher Nolan. I'm obsessed with Christopher Nolan's films, and I haven't seen Memento. I feel like a fake fan. I need to watch it. I really want to watch The Gorge with Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy. I've heard it's so good. I want to watch the new Daredevil season, especially because The Punisher is going to be in the new season. Like, I need to watch that. And then the last show on my TBW is The Last of Us season 2. I feel like we've been waiting a really long time for season 2. The Last of Us season 1 was released in 2023. Why does it seem a lot longer than that? Anyways, that is my TBW. I feel like that's a pretty manageable TBR and TBW. I just need to like lock in and not go through book slumps, because you guys know that Onyx Storm took me out and I'm over it. I'm literally so over it. I want to be devouring books again. But yeah, that is my spring TBR and TBW. I'll be posting this to my newsletter as well. I just love romanticizing like every part of my life. And being that I love consuming like movies, TV shows, and books, like I think it's cute to romanticize it by like making little lists and like checking them off and like maybe writing a little review. So I just think that's very cutie. Let me know what's on your spring TBR and your spring TBW. I would love to hear what you are wanting to consume this spring season. I think we have officially reset for spring. I know it's like not like the most intense spring reset. I feel like every time I think of like a reset video, I think of those like crazy intense YouTube reset videos that kind of like overstimulate me and kind of drive me nuts, because I'm like, oh, am I supposed to be as productive as that? Like, no. This was a very manageable reset for me, and I'm glad it was a little bit more low maintenance than just being like, okay, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. Like, just do what feels right to you. And honestly, I just want this to be kind of like a guide as to what you can do to reset for the new season, and like you can pick and take what you want to do. Like, you don't need to do every single thing on the list. Just do what feels right for you to make the best of this new season. That was so much fun. I officially feel ready for spring, and I just feel like I'm embracing it a lot more. Honestly, I can't get over my sheets. I feel like every time I look at it, I just think this dark olive green is like such a sexy color. Especially because spring, I think of like florals and like really bright colors, and that's just like not my vibe. You guys know that by now. But like this is just really itching a spot in my brain right now. New season, new blessings, and new energy. I'm so excited to go after my goals this next few months. And we are about that time. Comfy cozy cults. If you made it this far, you know the vibes. Comment down below the little like basket. Like, it's giving spring vibes. Like, we're cleaning out, we're resetting, we're decluttering. So I feel like the basket is just like such a cute little emoji for the spring season. And double points if you want to comment down below the basket, as well as what you are doing to prepare for the new season. Like, what makes you feel kind of reset for the new season? What are you looking forward to with the spring season? So comment down below that, or just comment down below the emoji. But then, nonetheless, thank you so much for watching and spending time with me today's vlog. And if you want to check out my Substack, I left the link down below. I release a newsletter every Wednesday for my first tier, and then my second tier, I release bonus content that also covers content creation. So if that is something that you're interested in, I would love to have you in our little group. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love you, bye.